Your child can solve the sum. They still lose the marks. That's not a maths problem, that's a reading problem. I'm Benjamin Loh, 30 years teaching primary maths, 18 guidebooks, and I run Trinity Learning Center. Over these 3 videos, I'm breaking down 10 mistakes I see taking marks away from students who actually know the content. Not vague, be more careful mistakes, one with a name and the best way to fix it. Part 1 today. The ones that happen before your child even starts solving. Mistake 1. Not highlighting keywords. Students read too fast and miss the words that actually decide the answer. How many more? At first, remaining. Miss one word like that and the whole question changes meaning. They don't get it wrong because they can't do the maths. They get it wrong because they solved a different question than the one that was asked. The fix is simple. Circle or underline every number, every unit, every comparison word before touching the working. Then read it a second time. Takes 10 seconds, saves the whole question. Mistake 2. Mixing up units. Some questions do this on purpose. 352 milliliters in one part, 1.6 liters in another. Use the wrong one and the answer's wrong, even if every calculation is correct. Worse, your child usually only catches it near the end. And now, they are wasting exam minutes fixing something that should never have happened. The fix. Highlight the units before starting any working. Every single time, not just when the question feels tricky. Pause for a second. Comment below which one you just recognized. Mistake 1 or mistake 2. Mistake 3. This one catches the stronger students more than the weaker ones, assuming it's a question they've seen before. Looks familiar, so they speed up, skip the careful read, and start solving on autopilot. Only halfway through the question do they realize this isn't that question, it's a different one. Now they have wasted minutes on the wrong approach, with less time left for everything else. The fix. When a question looks familiar, that's exactly when to slow down, not speed up. Highlight the keywords and give yourself a few seconds to actually think before writing anything. Mistake 4. Not fully answering the question. Students often solve most of it, feel satisfied and move on, without noticing they've skipped the actual question being asked, usually sitting in the last sentence. The fix. Double underline that last sentence, the real question. And once the working is done, write one short sentence that directly answers it. Here's all 4 in one place. Pause the video and copy this down before we move on. All mistakes, and none of them are about maths ability. They're about how your child reads. Fix the reading and the marks come back on their own. Part 2 is where it gets interesting because once your child understands the question correctly, a completely different set of mistakes takes over while they are solving it. That's calculation errors, transfer errors, and one habit, poor handwriting, that quietly causes both. Subscribe so you catch it when it's up.